yeah, it's a pretty fish. You know, they change colors when you bring them in the boat, and you know, they do all kinds of jumping and flipping. You know, they're an exciting fish to catch, and they're good eating, and there's a good demand for them in the market.
Well, it's going to go all over Philly, New York. A lot will go locally right here at the fish market. So everybody likes a little mahi.
John, you're on!
Whoa! We're here today at one of the beautiful lakes in the state of New Jersey. But the fish that I'm going to prepare for you today didn't come from one of these lakes. It came right here off the Atlantic coast from the beautiful port of Viking Village in Barnegat Light, New Jersey. And the fish that we have, better known as dolphin, mahi-mahi, dorado, and it's a fish that originated in the Pacific coast and spread all over the place. The Caribbean, Barbados, Bahamas, everywhere. It's on menus, cruise ships, all over the place. When you're catching them out in the ocean, they're flashing, there's beautiful colors, there's greens, there's blues. And a lot of times people get confused because they hear dolphin and they get a little upset because they say, oh, I don't want to be eating flipper. And they get a little upset. But it's not the same fish, as we know. And this would be referred to as an H&G fish. Now you might say to yourself, what H&G? That would mean head removed and also gutted. Okay, so you can see that all the guts are out there. Little fly coming over. You look over my shoulder here, we got some of our friendly snapping turtles. They're looking at this mahi-mahi, wondering when they're going to get some. It's not for them. We're bringing this one in the kitchen. So I'm going to start back here at the tail. I'm just going to slice down there right along that spine. And we're going to pick it up. So again, we keep that, our point of that knife right in there. Go against the cage of the fish. Cleans up nice. Beautiful fillet there. But when you first catch these fish, they're just beautiful, and they're flashing all over the place. A lot of times when you're sport fishing, you're having a slow day on a tuna bite, you can go by the by patches of grass, buoys, and you always in luck to find some mahi hanging around below them. Make sure that we have no bones in the center. Pretty big pin bones in there, and you don't want to be chewing on those. Give that to the snapping turtles. So what we're going to do now is remove the skin, and I have a nice thin bladed knife, and I'm just going to hold it on an angle and wiggle the skin and keep my blade pointed down. You have a nice, beautifully clean mahi fillet. You want to use a nice sharp knife, fillet knife. I removed the belly section again. Now we're going for a nice 6-ounce portion.
And we're about to bring up our mahi now. We've got probably about 1,000 pounds of mahi to go along with our swordfish. You know, it's basically a bycatch that comes with the swordfish when you're fishing in the Gulf Stream, which it's an added bonus to us because it's a good eating fish, and the market's good for them. We get good money for it, and
We have those beautiful mahi-mahi fillet portions. They're just beautiful. We lost a couple on the way. When the snapping turtle come up, took 2 portions from me, grabbed it. So what we're going to do now, one of my favorite dishes, we're going to actually put that blackening spice on there. Some people, the hotter the better, but I think some people tend to over season it. So we're just going to give it a nice light dusting, so it's just not overpowered with because there's a lot of different flavors of fennel seeds and basil and oregano in there, and you want to make sure that we get both sides of it because we don't want to be left out there. And the same thing with these. So we're going to take those nice pieces there that are already covered. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil in our pan. Make sure that's nice and hot because you want the fish to sear. Oh, the fish could be, you can broil it, grill it. Just, it's a very versatile, neutral fish. You can do anything to it. Franchise it, piccata. Up in Boston, I'll leave it do with Marcella for you. We got that nice little smoke going on in there. Want to make sure it's hot. And one trick learned a long time ago, whatever side you're going to serve, you put that in the pan first because that's giving you a nice presentation side. Beautiful. Look at that. And we're just going to let the other side sear, and then we're going to finish them off in the oven. As I said, 10 to 12 minutes, 350 degrees. We'll be all set, and while that's cooking in the oven, we're going to jump over here and make our mango salsa, get ready with that. Oh, this just smells great. Oh. Put them in there. We'll be right back to that. All right, we're going to come over here now. We're going to talk a little bit about the Cajun spice, which I just love this one. It's Paul Prudhomme. Met him years ago, one of the grandfathers of Cajun cuisine. So now we're going to make our mango salsa. We're going to start out with one mango, peeled, pit out, diced up. We're going to take some nice, about a quarter of a red pepper, diced. If you want to kick this up also, you're welcome to it. Just add a splash of your favorite hot sauce in there. Half a red onion, diced up small. Some fresh cilantro. Gotta love the cilantro, especially around this time of the year. Nice spring, fresh flavor. We're gonna take some fresh lime juice. Squeeze some lime juice in there. Beautiful. Mix that all up. Look at just the way those colors pop out at you. Now you think about this, the sweetness, the flavors that are in that, and the flavors of the Cajun spice with the fish, just, they go together so well. Fish here, coming along nicely. We're gonna make a little bit of dressing for our baby arugula, and we're just gonna mix a little bit of Dijon mustard and a little extra virgin olive oil, just so that the greens aren't dry. And we're just gonna whisk this together a little bit, just so we have a coating on our greens. And then at the last minute, we're going to toss our greens in there. Greens in there. So we got that nice. Just going to toss them up. So and now with that Dijon mustard and that extra virgin olive oil, it's not overpowering, just a subtle flavor. You don't want too much on there. Some of that. Place it right in the middle of the plate. There's a plate for two right now. Put that in the center. Take one of those beautiful mahi portions, put that right in the center there. This is a nice light dish. Now what we'll do is we'll mix up that salsa. And sometimes if you want to make the salsa night before, it's beautiful. Again, put that right over the top there. Look at the colors. There you have it. Beautiful Cajun mahi-mahi with a mango salsa, baby arugula on the bottom. You got a beautiful dish. Enjoy it.